What is wrong with my fucking... My dad messaged me just saying lamb curry tomorrow evening.
Guess we can rest a bit.
It's like, okay. Okay. Sorry, Dad. I got D&D tomorrow. I'll come over the next day if there's fun... I shouldn't say fun dinner plans. If there's dinner plans for... What's it?
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
I thought you were going to say Dad sending you Twitch chat through text. If my dad was watching me on Twitch, I would be way more awkward the entire streaming process. I'd be like, what can I say? What can I say without feeling weird that the patriarchal figure in my life would be hearing? I don't know. I mean, he's seen my fucking Let's Play shit before, so I've never really questioned him on exactly what he saw. I think one of the nicer things he said that like I can think of off the top of my head is being like, you go through it like the same way like a comedian would do it. And I was like, wow, I'm not funny, but thanks for saying that, I guess. I don't know. And also, I think like, I think the energy I've had like just doing Let's Plays and like I guess now streaming, it's definitely changed throughout like the entire long ass period of time I've been doing it. Because let's see, when did I fucking start? I started when I was in college, and I was like back in fucking... Chow said I was funny, had good flow. Well, thank you. I think it's very hit or miss. I think sometimes I can have like good energy and bounce off things. It really depends on like how fucking tired I am. Hold on, what's this? Oh, curry's being bumped to the menu to Wednesday. Cool. Hell yeah. I'm having lamb curry on Wednesday. Sounds good. Yeah, no, it really depends on, like, how fucking tired I am. Because if my brain can't make the connections, sometimes that doesn't matter. Sometimes it's like, if I can't make the connections, I can still kind of just, like, bumble around and make it work. Other times, it's like, I just struggle. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to say. Also, Paimon, how fucking dare you? I don't know what to be mad at, but, like... I don't know. The vibe was very much like, New York City. It's like, ugh. Paimon, fuck off.
Did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Those goddamn kids on their goddamn
It appears
telephones.
this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Would you like us to plant something into your ear to harvest your brain juices? Yeah, no. Oh, dude, that child looks so tiny. I get it's just a perspective thing, but she looks so fucking tiny.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Oh.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent
I could be
you
a
from entering
complete
the city.
fucking like
In
conspiracy
fact,
theorist
the
now and be
academia
like,
conveniently provides
I'm not
each
gonna let
traveler to
the
Sumeru
government
City
keep
with a
track of
device.
me. I'm gonna start drinking bleach to wipe out all the tracking drones they have inside
Perhaps
of me.
you two have heard of the Akasha before.
Also, this
It's
guy's
our
voice
beloved
is like,
Greater Lord
it's so
Rukkhadevata's
much the type of
lasting
voice where it's
legacy,
like,
a treasure
I'm
trove of
giving
collectible
a random
knowledge.
character an NPC voice. Meh. It's like, okay, man,
After centuries
you're
of
not. No one
tireless
talks like
research on the
this.
Akasha, the academia
Although, if
created
only
one of
they
its
did.
most ingenious
Ooh.
inventions,
Hold on,
the
I have
Akasha
messages.
Terminal.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo. There we go. Sorry, I'm responding to messages.
As
The
long as you
Akasha,
are within
yes.
Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha.
And yet that
access
doesn't
any
function as
knowledge you
any
need.
kind of gameplay mechanic. Can't believe it. This game's lying to me.
I should mention that due to
Although
technical
basically it's just
limitations,
like
the operation
it's
of
basically
Akasha
what I've
terminals
already
will
had
be much
access to
smoother
since the beginning
and
of this
more
game by
effective in
looking at like
large
the
cities
fucking
such as Sumeru
book,
City
the
and
character
Port
book
Ormuz.
thing, where it's like, this is all the information you could ever ask about slimes. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, tell me more about slimes.
You two are quite
They are
fortunate.
slimy and they are
Until
the
recently, it was
accumulation of
standard
elemental
practice to
energy.
only
Their
issue
brain is
Akasha
zero. They are
terminals to
very squishy and
outlanders who
cute,
spent an
and people
extended
love
amount of
them.
time in
Except they
Sumeru.
also will
However,
kill a
this
person, I
policy
guess.
was recently
There's more
changed.
cases
Now
of like
all
random
travelers
side
are
quests
issued
being
one
about like,
upon arrival.
oh god, save this child. He's about to be killed by
Here are your
slimes. It's like,
Akasha
really?
terminals.
They just
Please
bounce
handle them
around
with
and look
care.
like they're having a good time. I'd be worried about like the earth slimes or the what was it Geo? The Geo slimes. They would fucking they would like crush you with their rocky bods.
To activate
yes, it looks like a leaf.
simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
God damn.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice.
Between his voice and also the fact that it's like, wow, hit me up with your fucking religion. This is the same energy as like, wow, Americans look at the fucking, or sorry, not Americans, all Americans, but like Americans in school, like elementary through high school, have to like say the Pledge of Allegiance. Fuck, oh God, I don't even remember. What is the Pledge of Allegiance again? Okay, hold on, I'm reliving high school life. Everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Say, can you see? That's the fucking Star Spangled Banner. What's the fucking Pledge of Allegiance? Oh, wait. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and fucking to the coast, space ghost, coast to coast. I don't know. It's probably to my benefit that I've forgotten what the Pledge of Allegiance is. Wasn't there also a pledge to Texas? Like, I swear that's a thing I had to do in school, where it's like, we had the Pledge of Allegiance, but we also had the Texas Pledge. Hold on, I have to look that up. Hold on, is there a Texas Pledge of Allegiance? Okay, Pledge of Allegiance to the state flag. Honor the Texas flags. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one individual. That is familiar. That does sound about right. Ew. Ugh. Gross. I hate that. Why do we have that? What does it matter? It's like, hey, these kids, we've got them. They're loyal to the United States of America, but we also will give them the freedom to be like, I mean, like, it doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't mean anything. It's like the most half-assed of every, like, what everyone is half-assing it in school. We're just like, yeah, whatever, pledge allegiance, blah, 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 blah. These days, I feel like people don't even do it. Oh shit, I got the fucking 3D visor and everything. But yeah, I feel like these days a lot of kids are probably like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit this one out. I suddenly have everyone's personal information? That's kind of scary. And again, I guess it's basically like having social media. Now you can spy on your ex-girlfriend. Not that I would ever do such a thing. What's that bitch Samantha up to these days? What? Seeing another man? Ugh, I'm going to kill her. Oh god. See, that's the scary thing with Yukasha. Identity fraud Paimon unlocked. Hell yeah. Are we identity frauding Paimon, or is she doing it to other people? I would ID fraud Paimon. I don't know, like, she doesn't have money though is the thing. I would just use it to like fuck with her her standing, her social standing.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristhana.
Essentially under house arrest forever.
Seems pretty similar to what Colin... Okay,
yeah.
Next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her.
Well, the government is blocking what we're able to search. Oh shit, I wonder actually. Because this game is a Chinese game. I wonder if it's like, if any part of this is kind of like the idea of being like, yeah, like sometimes information, you can't look it up if the government doesn't want you to do it. Because I know that's like a big thing with like the search engines that they have in like China or Russia or especially North Korea. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how our internet like search capability compares to other countries. Like how much restrictions do we have compared to other people? I feel like we're very loose with like, you can find whatever the fuck you want on American internet. Look at fucking 4chan. Think Greater Nevada. Need a common mind focus to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, anxiety come to mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed.
Gross. How dare you feel emotions. Think Lesser Lord Kusanali. There wasn't anything I didn't really already know. Okay, cool. That was useful. Hold on. Prepare for chair creaking again.
You too?
Ow.
Well,
Ow. Oh, my tape. Oh. Sorry, my desk has like fucking really particular structure on the bottom of it where it's like the way I am like sitting with my legs on a fucking what do you call it? I was gonna say an ottoman, but it's not an ottoman. It's just a fucking moving container. But yeah, no, I had to extricate myself from the situation. Let's see. What are we doing? Why didn't the Akasha answer my question? Should I have just started with that? Could I have just saved myself 3 lines of dialogue? Doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics. Akasha, search furry porn art on Tumblr, please. And then everything shows up. Oh god. Yes, I assumed that, Paimon. Thank you.
Seems no matter which way we try,
the choice of having an NPC be the voice of the character, it was one of the worst things that was ever fucking done. It's like been the case with a lot of games too. Like I would consider Navi to be a terrible fucking idea. Navi is one of the worst things I've had to like experience. I haven't even played I say that, but I have not played Ocarina of Time. Played a little bit of Majora's Mask, and that was close enough to Navi, whereas like yeah, this is essentially it. Sumeru City highly dangerous. Why? There's nothing here. Oh wait, this guy here. Why is everything so dangerous to little old me?
Hello? Are you Rohawi?
Yes, another mustache.
That's me. Can I help you?
Great.
No.
You see,
What?
Oh.
Yes. Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month
I don't know what
wasn't...
the fuck you're talking about. This feels like a fucking dialogue that I probably don't have to care too much about. I'm just gonna skim through it. Questions for you.
Tainari acknowledges my innate...
You're a fucking information fraud? What was I looking for?
You mean you
Like,
want to
I
meet
was
the
thinking of a
Dendro Archon
fence. What's
herself?
the... What is that?
This isn't exactly
Information
my area of expertise.
dealer. Informant.
but
That's
let
it.
me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Pretend I didn't stumble over the first fucking 5 words I said there. So his... It's so easy to be an
Sorry,
informant
the
when you
Akasha
can just
didn't
fucking
respond to my
Google
query.
search it. Okay. Damn, I would have Google searched if it worked for me too. Yeah.
what about your abilities for getting information and all that?
I feel like this is like the same
was sure you'd be able to
concept.
access
Not
more info
hold
than
on.
we
Let me
did.
think of how to say this. It has the same energy as like people that do AI art. They're like, wow, now I'm an artist. Where it's like, wow, I'm an informant. I can Google search. Meanwhile, you got, I don't know, Kaya. He's probably like a fucking shady informant who could like, if we sent Kaya out here, he'd be pulling up fucking dirty little secrets all over the fucking place. Just be like, huh, did you know that Kusanali has actually been abused all of her
Well, as
life?
I said,
Oh,
this isn't my area of expertise.
I wish I could just Googled it
I'm
and
but a
got an
lonely
answer that I
researcher.
could have
The
been like,
Akasha
oh,
doesn't
okay.
see a need
She's
for me
fine.
to
She's
know
just
more
under
about the
house
Dendro
arrest.
Archon.
Because
All
they
I know
love
is that
her
ever
so
since
much.
Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of
Yeah, these people
Sorastana
just
from her-
trust their fucking
Didn't
wiki
expect her to be
searches.
such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro
Hmm.
Archon is somewhat of a wreck.
She's not, though.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things.
Wow.
Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Might not be a bad thing. She's kind of a
In this
disappointment.
world,
No
there
one
will
really
always
likes
be
her.
information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never
Yeah,
accomplish.
these guys are just
Knowing what
entire.
to do
Everyone in
is a form
Sumeru
of
is just
wisdom.
like, Google didn't have an answer, so it's probably
Take me,
fine.
for
Don't
example.
worry about it.
It's a miracle if my brain cells can
Yeah.
spit out one paper every 3 years.
You
But
just
Tainari-
gave up on life,
Like-
man. I'm sorry, but
Don't mention it. If you two ever
Mm-hmm.
want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia,
don't give a shit
hey,
about
come
that.
on, this is a survival skill
Don't
at
give
the
a fuck
academia.
about the academia. I'm trying to find God.
Paimon's expectations were pretty low. So what do we do now?
Who's this guy
Even if we
staring
want to
at
talk
us in the
to someone,
background?
we
I
don't
remember
know
if he's
anybody
important or
here.
if he's just like an NPC that's like there to talk about other shit.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Abathoth.
Oh, you're right!
Yeah.
Catherine! The adventurers...
Yay, Catherine, my favorite. Let's go talk to her. Let's see. Can I just like climb up the wall here? No, I missed my jump. Weh. Alright. Catherine, hit me up with that Ad Astra applesauce.
Abyssosque.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Can you do better
Understood.
information
The
gathering
Adventurers
than
Guild is
the other
always
people in
ready
this
to serve
shithole
you.
town?
With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
We've really taken it for granted how
You
easy
two
it
wish
was
to
to
meet with
walk into
Sumeru's
like
Archon.
the house of every
Understood.
other god that
Please
we've
wait.
fucking come across. Although I guess Venti found us. We didn't know Zhongli was a fucking Archon. Raiden Shogun was not happy with
I
us
apologize,
when we
but I am unable
walked
to
in
call
on
up any
her.
relevant information in the Akasha. I'm
Can you,
also
like,
unable to
I don't
locate
know,
any pertinent
ask
information
some
in my
people
personal
what
memory.
they've heard about. Honestly, you couldn't even fucking... Like, nobody's heard anything because we're also using the Akasha to listen to, like, fucking Spotify. Ain't nobody paying attention. I had to stop, like, because I have wireless headphones that I, like, use at work.
I may know of someone who can help
that
you
I,
two.
like, listen to music with, and I had to stop doing it because, like, I missed, like, a lot of information. Like, people come to my desk and talk about things, and I, like, struggle to pause it, and by the time I pause my music there, I, like, you got there, right? It's like, yeah, because I'm, like, really fucking socially anxious, and it's like, I didn't want to be like, sorry, can you repeat that again? I could not fucking hear you. It's also that my hearing is
various
really
contracts and
bad.
work all
I need to
across
go to a
Sumeru,
doctor.
so they
See if
naturally
I need to
accrue
get my
intelligence.
ears cleaned out.
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of
Corps of 30?
Supposedly. They are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asphalt,
But now they're
an
not,
advisor with the
so
Corps of
their
30,
name is just a fucking
maintains
lie.
good relations with the Adventurers
They should have to
Guild.
always stay at exactly
Though he's already
30.
retired,
They have to
he
kill
and his
people
words
to
carry
keep
great
like their
weight
fucking
within mercenary circles.
numbers right.
If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Regzar, whatever the guy's name is. No, this is a Citadel of Regzar. Guy, Core of 30. Just tell me what I need to know.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
You can tell I'm another NPC made up on the spot. Another thing that reminds me of this being like D&D. Asfan, that's his name. Asfan. Don't call me that. I will fucking kill you. I am actually the leader of like an armed mercenary group.
I see. So Catherine's the one.
His voice is definitely a lot gravelier.
It's true that the Eremites' network is vast.
I
but
feel like
even
I've heard
can't
you in
help
Golden
meet the
Kamuy.
Dendro Archon.
Who is? Oh god.
Seriously?
Oh
That's
wait,
it?
wait. Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. What do you say? Fuck.
Afraid so.
Oh.
The Eremites aren't terribly
So
rich,
everyone we've asked has had
so
no
we don't know
fucking
much
information
about
for
them.
us.
They originally came from the
Wonderful.
desert.
Oh.
The gods there died off long ago.
Damn, they had some cool
It
gods
isn't
too.
just us, though. If you ask me,
Damn.
I think most in Sumeru
You know, I think this guy's also like
aren't interested
that
in lesser
one
Lord
voice of like, you
Kusanagi.
know, the 6 voices in Skyrim. Like this is the guy that plays like a bunch of dark elves and Bretons. I'm trying to think of like one of the main characters that had his voice. Oh, the fucking shopkeeper. It's like everything's for sale. I think
Take
that's the same
Academia,
guy.
for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the
No, I
late
guess this
great
is a mild
Lord
problem, but I just
Rugurvada.
noticed. Hold on, let me shrink my mountains a bit. There you go. Now I'm not in the way
In
of
their
the fucking
eyes,
subtitles.
she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to
Why
inherit
are there
her
so
legacy.
many of the like
Because of the Academia's
continents or
influence,
the nations?
most
That's it,
citizens
nation.
are more
Why are there so many of the
familiar
nations that have
with
like
Greater
still
Lord
had their
Rugurvada
original
and
god
hold her in
from like
greater esteem?
even before the war 500 years ago?
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance,
Damn.
and the Academia never announces anything
It's really
about her.
like
As far as the
it's
people
really
of
shitty what
Sumeru
happens
are
to this
concerned,
imaginary character.
she's just
No,
a
it feels
god that
bad.
exists. And that's
Nahida's
all.
been like fucking locked in the house, and like
Aw.
I don't know.
If the
Everyone
hero
thinks that she's
left,
lame because she doesn't hang out with
sort of
her
feels bad
people,
for
but it's like
Lesser Lord
no, it's the fucking
Kusanagi.
old guys, the 6 sages. They're the ones at fault.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I didn't actually care about what
No
these people were
problem.
talking about. It's so hard to like skip through the fucking dialogue. Such a pain. Like, it's I don't know.
Seems
I
Oswald was right
really
about
believe
most
this
people's
game should have a
attitudes
skip
here.
cutscene button.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't
Yeah, it's
think I
really,
should know, then I don't need
really
to know
hits
about
home.
it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru.
Yeah,
But the
some
harder we try,
fucking land
more
of
helpless
knowledge.
everything
I'm
seems.
giving Sumeru a 4 out of 10 review
Isn't there at
on
least
Yelp.
one person?
Oh,
What is Yelp
you two are
even-
interested in
oh.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, stranger. I like your voice. I forgot
Who
about
are
it.
you?
This character's
From the sound of
okay
it, you
as
two
far
are
as
Outlanders
characters
who recently arrived here.
with NPC face
Been asking
go.
around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
It was a
Oh, I'm
tweet.
sorry. I forgot
Until
to
I
introduce
see her
myself.
NPC face, and then
I'm
I'm
doing
like,
yourself.
oh yeah, no.
One of
don't
Lesser
fucking
Lord
care.
Kusanali's faithful followers.
One of
Whoa,
like 2.
Really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
No.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
I'm just as
But your
useless as
conversation
everyone else that
earlier
you've been
did
asking.
happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Arc.
Which
sure.
religion?
It goes like this. Long, long ago,
Mm-hmm.
panicked by what he heard, The man sought out the Dendro Arc. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests.
It says
and
like across deserts and through
tribulations of every
rainforests. And it's
kind.
like, as far as I'm concerned, there's only one rainforest and one fucking desert in this game. Like, I guess the desert probably has a bit more to it, but there's only one fucking rainforest in my head. Like, it's not that expansive. That's the problem I always have with this game, where it's like
the Archon has
the idea of like,
abandoned me.
wow, these are nations,
He then had
and
no
like
choice but to
the whole
sorrowfully
fucking
resign
like
to his
armies
fate.
and navies can be like brought out at a moment's notice, and there's like millions of citizens that'll show up to these
then what
fucking
happened?
like celebrations for the gods. And it's like, well, actually, there's like maybe 20
And then
houses tops
the
in the
calamity
city.
came. But to his own surprise,
And like in a
the
cutscene
man
where there's
felt
big
somehow
celebration, they have
emboldened by
like
the
6
trials of his
people
journey.
that'll clap slightly
By
when
relying
shit
on his own
happens.
strength,
It's
he
pretty
managed to
sad.
overcome the adversity. At that
Well.
moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon.
She said, I
She
can't
said-
believe you actually went through all these fucking trials and tribulations. Lamau, get wrecked,
Oh,
son.
Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have, along your journey, we were in every flower
Gross.
and blade of grass.
Knowledge is
every ray
everywhere.
of sparkle.
Yeah, thanks for the story.
Man,
Paimon feels all
I don't care.
In a
Paimon.
way, it seems like this story is also one.
Dunyarzad. Since you
Dunyarzad,
worship
are you being
Lesser Lord
hunted by
personally,
2 people
can you
wearing
tell
red
us anything
bandanas?
else about her?
Of course. So, did you two know that?
Oh, shit.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Okay. Is that like an in-game day, or is that going to be like an Inazuma 3 weeks where it's like 15 minutes?
What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there that I only have just now
It
noticed.
looks like they're searching for someone.
She's a
It
criminal.
stinks. We
I
finally
forgot we have like the
managed to find
Akasha
her
like
near the
actually
Lesser Lord
visible on us like the
Kusanagi.
entire fucking time we're here.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Them?
Hey,
Oh.
have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple
See,
top and a long...
If this was
did
Honkai
she have
Impact, I bet I'd have the
bandages wrapped
option
around
to
her
actually point them towards her, and then they'd be like, "You're lying."
Yes, that's her.
Ew.
Did you see which direction she went?
I'm a good liar. Give me an option.
Yeah, she
No!
went that way.
Fucking Paimon, you bitch.
Quick,
Don't you
after
steal
her.
my lie. I wanted to be the one to lie. She went right into the boss fight against the omnipresent fucking
keep
god.
him
What
busy
is
for a
it?
while.
I'm trying to remember
Let's hurry and
what's his
find
face. Scaramouche's god boss fight is called. Fucking Robo Shogo's better. That's all that matters. Dunyarzad, where are you? Oh, Dunyarzad. Oof, it would be unfortunate if you were hiding literally
you are,
like less than a
Dunyarzad.
block away.
Thought you might have been long gone by now.
It's okay, she can't run
It's
too
you two.
far. She's got
Oh,
the
you startled me
sickness.
there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
And yet we
Really?
somehow made things
Thank you
worse.
so much.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh. Looks
Can't
like
you
there's
tell?
some
I'm just
coming
such
this
an
way.
important main character in this game. Huh.
More of them?
Jesus.
Then what are we standing here for? Run!
What, but
No,
I don't
wait,
want to.
my body isn't in the
What
best
if I
shape.
pick you up in Princess
It's difficult for me
Carrie?
to run.
Or I could just drag you by your
Okay,
feet.
sounds good.
Just bonking her
There's
head
a
on the
tavern
fucking
on the other side of
sidewalk.
the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't
Port.
expect
Oh,
me
there
to
is a
hide in a
port
place
here. I
like that.
forgot. Oh, Sumeru City is so cool.
Alright, let's move
Even though
on.
I think I was giving
Stay
it a
behind
shit
us.
earlier.
We're keeping up.
Yeah. Alright, come on, sick girl. We're carrying you down. We're gliding down. There's so many moments in this fucking game where, like, you'll fucking, like, grab somebody and you'll glide, and then they'll be like, wow, I can't believe I'm gliding with you. This is so neat. It's like, how the hell are you holding on to me? How is this glider so good at carrying the two of us? They shouldn't even be able to carry one person. They don't have the wingspan for it. Ooh, this is such a nice little tavern.
We
too.
made it.
I keep
they shouldn't
thinking
be able
about
to
working
find
on a
us
fucking
now.
Genshin Impact
Hey, wait,
tabletop
stand down,
RPG. Jesus, hey D, about to fucking rip the fucking back of my skull off. Paimon's like, oh my god. Hello,
My
coolest
lady,
looking
who
character.
are these two?
I forgot how much I hated her to start with.
They're travelers that I met on the street.
Literally
just a
just
moment ago.
judging her based
They
off of
happened to
one
notice
line of
that you were all
dialogue.
searching
Who are
for
these
me, so
strangers?
they helped me
Bitch,
hide.
fucking how dare you?
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's
Okay,
nothing
I love her
here for you.
design. She's so cool. People gave a lot of shit to her kit, enough so that I think they've added her on the free to play banner, or sorry, not the free to play banner, but like the normal banner. And I pulled her off of it, and I was like, oh, okay. I built her. She's actually pretty alright. I kind of like her. I like her style. Although she's not like my main DPS, which I guess is that says something. But I don't know. I like the little like fire field she sets up for herself.
And
I think it's useful.
if I refuse to go with you,
I actually did a really good.
Easier for the both of us if you cooperated.
I did a
But
team
if you
comp
insist
that I
on
called
not going, then
the
I'll
circles.
have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
It was Shenhe, Deha, Kazuha, and Ayano, and I had all their ultis pop off, and it's just a fucking 4 circles of elemental bullshit.
Stay
It was
out
great.
of this. You don't understand the situation.
I do. I'm a good character that just assumes things at face value.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
how much?
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what?
I can pay you with my piggy bank money.
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer?
How much would
So
a
you
rich
never listen to my
person have in
parents
their
ever
piggy
again.
bank, I wonder?
Double? A triple? Give me some time,
Girl,
and
you
I'll
don't
get
even
that
work.
much.
Your money comes from your fucking family.
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
This is about principles, which I obviously care about.
I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora,
I guess she does.
but I'll
She does care
never
about
go
her
against my
fucking
principles.
Damn, she's so fucking
That's
cool.
why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience and knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing.
I don't even remember what
really
she's
stubborn
doing.
right now are my
Is she just
parents.
running around town because she's also
And I
looking
know
for
perfectly
Kusanali?
well that it makes no difference
So
if I'm at
dumb.
home or not. Still,
also-
every time I bring this up.
I had a.
Just change the
Again, I'm
subject.
looking back at my
Dear,
earlier
you've been
statement
living with
now,
us
being like,
a long
I wonder if I
time
could beat
already.
this first
This should be old
section
news to you.
of the game or of a story for Sumeru like by tonight.
Yeah, I know it
And I'm
hasn't
like,
been
no,
easy for
I'm
Mother
actually
and Father,
remembering everything
and
you
I'm
have to
grateful
go
for everything
through
you've
at
done
this
for
point. I'm
me.
like, yeah, no, I'm
There's
not
some
gonna
because
reach
she
it.
saved me.
Sure,
The
'cause,
love
like,
I have for her is
I have
the
to go
same
talk
I
about
have
setting
for
up a
my parents.
festival. We fucking get
This is my
interrupted by
life,
people being
my
like,
last
festivals not
chance.
allowed.
So I
And then
wanna
we
do
go through
something
the
meaningful.
inception moment,
My
and that
lady,
takes a
are you
fucking
sure
while.
what-
Yes, I'm sure.
That's what I have to do. That's
At
all I have to
least
do, and then I'd
it
be
is
done
to
with this
me.
first section.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree.
Does that like still fly true in the face of your principles, where it's like, I respect my principles so much, it's like, I don't want to do this because I'm really set in my ways. Like, you know what? I'll let my principles slide this one time. Okay, well, I'll let you be a spoiled
Thank you,
brat.
Dia.
You
Sorry for being so
this
rude
is bad
just now.
reinforcement.
My nerves were
You need more
acting up.
native reinforcement.
And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that
Don't
I like
worry
Mora.
about it. I am a
Besides,
slut for money.
that's our next topic of
See,
conversation.
mother.
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was
Do we
deployed.
ever meet her?
It wouldn't
do
be
we ever
easy to
like
hide things from your old man.
Do we ever see her parents, and do we ever see like this estate that she lives in?
Since this definitely
Is it one of those
won't
things where
be
it's
your
just
last
assumed that it's like
escapade,
somewhere
here's a
in
little
actual
tip.
Sumeru City?
You should at least make it
Or is
look
it
like your room and
like
things
an
are still
actual
in order
fucking
when you leave.
mansion somewhere?
Also, so
I know there's
I'll
like
let you
2
hire
or
me, my
3
This
palaces.
way,
Like there's
everyone
palaces of
wins.
Alcazar
As for the
already.
pay, let's
Then
say
the
half
plant
of what
place.
your
I
father
think there's a
pays me.
third place.
We can
But then there's
settle
also a
the
bunch
bill
of
when
those
we
like
return
little
to the estate.
houses, but they're all taken over by like Eremites, so I doubt that's
Okay,
it.
deal.
I don't know. It's the same thing as like when fucking Eula's family is like, yes, we have an estate. We're the Lawrence clan. We're very high and mighty. It's like,
I'm
fucking
fine,
where?
really.
Same with
I
Jean.
just feel a little
Jean's
tired
family,
now
it's like
that
the
things have calmed
well, D-Luke, we know where his house is. It's a fucking winery.
My lady, stop trying
I
to
don't
look
know.
tough.
It's just dumb.
We're already in a tavern,
like,
so let's rest up.
They
and
talk
grab some
about like,
grub.
yes,
sorry for
these
worrying
are
you
where
too.
our cool houses
don't
are. It's
mind,
like
I'd
they
like for
don't
you to join
exist.
us.
You're lying to me.
Sure, after you rest up, we want to
Although then again, I forget that they're gonna at some fucking point in the future actually introduce that new zone in what is that place called? Mondstadt, the port area. I forgot what it's called. Port Dorman, I think. Or is that no? I'm thinking of Port Dorman,
Well,
which is
if it
here.
isn't, word on the
Ah.
street is that you're a
Damn.
bodyguard for
You
the
got a
Homayani
fucking
family
Dorito
now.
body. Why don't we have
Don't you
like
find
playable
that kind of
characters
work
with your
boring?
body type?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it.
I could fucking go for some
Isn't
Indian
this
food.
little Miss
Since my
Homayani herself?
dad texted about
We don't get to serve
lamb
personages like
curry, I'm
you
really
very
feeling
often.
it now.
We'll
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
Damn.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
That's what I need to do. I need to just meet new people and guilt them into fucking buying me food. Save them from situations that I myself perpetrate. Perpetuate? No, this is perpetrate. I don't fucking know English.
How about our charcoal-baked Ajilena?
How about our charcoal?
They're
Tastes
our
delicious.
signature
Got a good
snack,
crunch
and
to
they run
it.
cheap.
Leaves a smoky
Look,
aftertaste.
Other customers
It's
over
just
there
smoky all
are
the
eating
way.
some now.
Are you talking about that big fucking nut? Or, ooh, actually, oh, that giant pita wrap looks so good. Or is that like, maybe, is that a euro? No, that's not a euro. Also, is that like chicken? Oh, God, I'm so fucking hungry now. Damn it, why are you showing everything except that giant fucking burnt nut is like so tasty looking. We've eaten slime before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
I don't know. Tastes like I'm fucking gagging on cum. No, it's the worst fucking thing that could be said. Jesus. After ordering, you continue talking about
We used a
some
lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
I don't know.
Well,
I
remember
mean, a lot of
when you
people were
asked me if I
disappointed
knew
because
how to beat the
originally they heard
Dendro
that the Dendro Archon
Even
was a
though I don't know
guy,
how, I
and then
think
it
I've
turned
actually
out like
seen
they're
it
like, oh, actually we were changing it midway. It's actually a girl, and then they're like, it's
Yes,
a
it
little
was when I
girl.
was a
And a lot
child.
of people were upset.
At the time, my illness had kept me
I'm
bedridden for the
hoping,
better part
this
of
is
the
my
year.
personal fucking gamer theory
I was stuck
for
inside and couldn't make any
Fontaine,
friends.
because I
parents
feel
did
like a
their
lot of
best to
people
find
are
treatments for
complaining
me.
where it's like, no, we don't want
even
all
then, the
female
Akasha
Archons,
didn't have any
boo.
helpful
Especially like Fiorina herself is like, I don't know, I guess maybe she's
My
like
younger self no
aesthetically
longer had
cute,
any
but
hopes
like
or
I
dreams.
don't think she's going to be
One
very
flare-up was
likable,
so bad that I
especially when
was
they
in
described
a
that she was going to be a
semi-conscious state
tsundere
for
character.
several
It's like, oh
days.
god, no. But I'm trying to remember where I saw it. There's something where it's like
And
saying
one
that
night,
like the original
woke up
Hydra
alone in my
Archon,
room.
or like
was
maybe not the original Hydra Archon, but
My
maybe
body was
Fiorina herself is like
paralyzed.
a split
Even if I
form. Like
cried,
there's
there
another
was no
half of her. I think that judge guy that they showed is her other half, and I'd be like down for it if like
At that
the two
moment,
of them
an
are both the
ethereal
Hydra
voice
Archon,
spoke
because
in
then you
my
can kind of
mind.
cheat the system and be like, okay, so there is a
Junior
guy
Zod,
Archon.
Don't be
Oops.
scared. You don't
But
have
yeah,
to
I'm just
cry.
fucking tired of female Archons. I don't hate them, but like, how do you fuck up after Zhongli? It's like, you can make another fucking Zhongli, which might be what this guy is. I'd be down for it. I want a fucking, like, split Hydra Archon situation going
How do you
on.
know my name?
Although then again, it's also pretty similar to what happened with,
How do I explain
what is it called?
this?
The
You might not
Ren
be able
Shogun.
to understand.
Like, literally two twins in a
actually,
row. Is her and her
I
original
know
twin, and then
everything
her and
about
Robo
you.
Shogo. Oh, gross.
Really?
Way.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every
Ew.
morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's
How
skirt.
do you know all this about me? When you're trapped inside with only a computer, it becomes very easy to look into people's private
You really
lives.
do know everything.
Wow.
Zod.
Why do you
Is there
sound like you're
anything you
on
want?
something? You really do know everything about me. I gotta deliver this pizza. Mr.
go
Z's is
anywhere,
gonna
do
kill me. My favorite Spider-Man quote.
But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me
So
what you
you
want,
thought.
and maybe I can make it
Kids
happen.
these days don't care about anything except for playing mobile games on their Akasha.
Can you make my illness go away?
Damn, it's like getting hit with the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid that's like, can you cure my cancer? It's like, no, but do you want to meet Spider-Man? We couldn't get Tom Holland, but we got this guy that looks kind of like him. Brings out like a fucking pot-belly guy in a Spider-Man outfit. It's not even covering his
I'm not powerful
belly.
enough to do that right now.
Damn.
Then, can you be my friend?
Damn, that's a big jump. Went from cure my illness to just needing a friend. It's like you're not even really sick.
After that, the voice said, okay, I'll be your
I don't
friend.
know, I didn't hear Nahida's voice lines for it, so I think you're making it
Although
up.
my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things.
Name one wondrous thing.
Beyond my window
Oh,
was
I
the
dare you.
flourishing
Oh,
Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Deserts. And all of Tevat.
And Natlan, which we still don't really know anything about.
Once I finally made it through that bout
I still
of
want it
illness,
to be the place where they
I couldn't hear
actually
that voice
kill
anymore.
people.
I told my mother about
I
it.
want it to be the
She said that
storyline
I
where
must
then
have
it's
been
like
dreaming.
Natlan is going to war with the rest of the world.
But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
How the fuck had you never heard of the fucking planet? That'd be like if I was a goddamn kid and I was like, I mean, I get that there's like a certain age where it's like, yeah, you don't know what Earth is. She was like, I don't know, she looked like she was 6 or something. I feel like when I was 6, I had an idea that like, oh, Earth, yeah, that's where I live. That's the fucking planet. I'd never heard of the word Tevat. There's like a million other things that Kusanali could have told you about that you'd been like, I never heard of. Tevat should not have been it. It should have been like, fucking, I don't know, something, Natlan. It should have been Natlan.
Yes,
Whatever.
for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books.
You really weren't going to learn how to read, kid? Okay, all right.
That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon.
Dia's looking at her like, I don't buy it. I think she's just fucking making
I've
shit
been
up.
hoping for a chance
Also, I
to
love this,
repay her
like,
kindness.
fucking
In fact, I was
cozy
running around today to help
saxophone
prepare the
playing in the
Sub-Zerus
background.
festival for her.
Probably not even actually a saxophone. It's some reed instrument, I feel
What's
like.
the Sub-Zerus
It sounds like it's
festival?
too high to be a saxophone.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an
happy
old holiday that
birthday.
originally
Too
celebrated
bad they
Greater
want to
Lord
cancel her
Rukkhadabhata's
birthday.
When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days,
How
the
long
festival
ago
was a
was
huge
that? When
deal.
did they discover? Was that 500? Oh, that is true. Yeah, it was. She's because Kusanali's only like 500
But
years
because
old.
of the academia's influence,
man.
people have gradually lost interest in the
Damn,
festival.
she's been locked up for 500 years. That's sad as fuck. Good thing she has the
The
internet.
academia actively
Damn.
participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadabhata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
And they apparently enforce that shit.
Maybe
where
they
they're
see
like,
Lesser
you can't
Lord
set
Kusanali's
everything. You
birth
can't
as
have fun.
confirmation of
Maybe.
Greater Lord Rukkhadabhata's death. So they're reluctant to celebrate it.
No, they're just assholes. They're old people.
But that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible.
It's okay. We'll break her
Sure,
up.
the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Nah, I don't think she's been able to do
Just
anything.
remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
No, do it. Fucking make
I
a
know
scene.
that people over by the
I wanna
Grand Bazaar
kill
still
some
hold the
people.
Sub-Zerus festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh god, another one.
I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord
I don't fucking
Kusanali.
remember.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend
Oh, yeah, it
happen
is
to
Nilo.
be Nilu? The one who sends
I was
flowers
like
to
half looking at
the
the subtitles and I saw my lady does. And I thought she's saying, my lady doesn't have a friend. It's like, damn, Dia.
Yes,
that should
that's
be
her.
the dialogue.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face.
She was stealing all the
Seemed
money
like she was
and
hiding
running.
something in her arms.
That'd be cool.
Did
That
you
would have
give her
made Nilu
something?
more interesting. She's another
Yes.
character I pulled without
Initially,
expecting to pull.
I didn't have much more prepared.
She's
So I had Nilu sell one of my
I had
skirts.
one team built around her for a little bit, and I did maybe like a day cumulatively
I've agreed
playing
with
with
Nilu
it,
to
and
meet
then I
up
was
at the
like,
Grand
I'm
Bazaar today
bored.
and see how things
Make
are coming
another
along.
team. I don't know, like
Dia, would you
I've seen her do
accompany?
mad damage, and I think I built mine to have an actual
Sure.
shit ton
That's
of
quite the
HP,
trip,
but
though.
like. I don't know.
I'll
She
carry
doesn't
you.
have a full sword combo. That bothers me. It's like really boring. She has a 3-hit combo
No,
for
that
like
would
her
be too
normal
much,
sword
even
attacks.
for
It's
you.
like that's lame. I want
You
the
might as
fucking
well
5-hit
just
combo.
accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take
Yeah,
us.
honestly.
And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Yeah.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people
Hell
interested.
yeah. Let's throw a fucking party. Oh, god damn. Man, another reason. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to like the end of this fucking story. I'm sleepy. Oh, kind of lag spikes again. I'm a sleepy boy. I can only fucking game till like 8, so my body can handle. Wait, why does it bring me over here? Isn't this just the other fucking door in? Did it, it led me around so that I could walk in through the other door? That's so dumb. Nilo. I don't like you. He's
Sorry
so
I'm
mean.
late, Nilu.
Nilu? Oh, I thought it was Nilo.
Dunyarzad.
Oh.
It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. But
That's
you
what
made
she
it in
sound
the
like.
end.
Also, her hair is like so weirdly red.
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here,
Her
that means you got
sound like she's
caught,
going like,
right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Ooh. 2 5 stars on our
And
team.
who are these two?
Another 5-star and
meet
a
the Traveler
2-star.
and Paimon,
We're a
my
1-star
two
more
newest
likely.
friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah.
So you're
Hit me
followers
up with
from
that
another
knowledge.
land?
Oh, the lag. God, it's so bad. Every once in a while it just hits hard. I probably shouldn't be trying to record this at the same time as streaming it. That or, I don't know, maybe my computer's just shit. I don't know. I was thinking about, like, maybe I could just take the VOD, download it, and edit it, but I don't know. I've never fucked with VODs before. Oh, the other thing was I didn't want the fucking... I don't know. For the YouTube video, I didn't want the, like, mountain icon on the bottom, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. God, the lag's getting worse. Followers from another land? No.
Oh, really? Well,
I don't
that's
give a shit
okay.
about you guys.
You're still invited to the Sub-Zerus festival.
Gross.
By the way, Dunyarzad,
I want you to
we've
hate
already
me as
started
soon as I
decorating
fucking
the Grand
disagree
Bazaar.
with you. How dare
It
you
looks
say
spectacular.
such kind
Thanks
things?
to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
No, I spent it all on
Probably.
blow.
But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage.
I wish she's
Come
like
on, I'll show you.
more spacey, I guess. Oh, then she'd just be like Sayu. I don't know. I don't know what I want characters to be like. I'm just more disappointed than not. The one that hit me the hardest was Layla. I wanted Layla to be like the sleepy, pissed off
this place
goth
is
girl.
amazing.
And instead I got,
Not bad.
I'm tired.
Last time I was here, the
I
stairs
could
were
take
full of
a
holes.
nap. It's like,
The
ugh,
stairs were nothing.
lame. I hate
A
it.
little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had
Oh,
a
God.
huge chunk of bark ready to fall off.
Well, if it's just a bark,
Mr.
like, that's not
Zubair
going to
was
kill a
worried
person
sick.
if it falls on them. I think that still counts for workers' comp, though, but, I mean, it's not going to kill
We
anybody.
reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal
Why
with
do you have
it.
to report it to the academia?
We didn't want anything bad
Why can't you
happening.
just report it to,
So we
like,
were going to
a fucking
cancel all the
contract to
stage
be like, hey, can you, like,
performances.
fucking take that down? What's the point of it having to go through the fucking bureaucracy of
Oh,
a shitty
probably
academia?
because it was the theater asking.
Oh,
The academia looks down on performers like us.
damn.
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed
Have you
down
considered they may be
completely.
right? Just fucking ruin her
We
day.
can't let that happen, though. Not
Hmm.
only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then
Damn.
we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore.
Damn, just like the fucking streamer community. You can't just rely solely on streaming. You gotta have a backup job.
Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree. and
I
we
guess that's
also gave
probably
the
more of
stage
the
a
issue rather than
much-needed
like the
makeover.
fact that they have to go through the academia. It's the fact that they probably didn't have the money to just hire somebody outright.
The stage is going
they had
to
to
be
use the
even
academia's
prettier when it's
money
festival
for
time.
it.
I can't wait for you to see it.
I guess that makes sense because like this whole
And I
town,
can't
like
wait to see
the
you on the
governing
stage.
body is the
You've been
academia.
practicing
Weirdly
so long
enough,
already.
so yeah, I
It's
guess
almost
yeah,
time for your dream
I guess
to
they
become
would have to go
reality.
through them just for something as simple as that. That sucks.
It's our dream. I'll do my
I
best
want
for the
that
two
as
of
just like
us.
weirdly threatening things to say. It's our dream.
Nilu,
God,
what
Nilu
are you
would
gonna
be a
doing at the
yandere. I can
festival?
see it. Oh, I need to talk with my brother and my sister-in-law. They played that fucking AI yandere
She'll be
escape
dancing the
game. I need to
dance of
play
Sub-Zerus.
that. I feel like
The most
I could
important
gaslight the
performance at the
yandere to
Sub-Zerus
let me
festival.
go. Or, I don't know. I
Dunyarzad,
fucked around with
have you told
AI.
him the
Oh,
origin
actually.
of this holiday?
I need to figure out a way that I can fucking share that story. But I did
I only told them about the greater
an
Lord
AI
and Lesser
chat
Lord so
with
far.
Shinji Ikari that turned into just a fucking it was great.
Okay.
I don't know how else to
And
say
I'll tell
it.
you
My
too
brain is
about
kind of
how
failing me
this
at this point,
holiday
but it was
came
just
to
so
be.
fucking funny. I gaslit him into thinking I was his dad, offered him spaghetti, and locked him
According to
inside the
legend,
Ava 3
the
times,
Sub-Zerus
each time
festival
being
was
like,
originally
come on
a
man, it's
Goddess
just a
of Flowers
joke, don't be
birthday
such a baby,
celebration
because he
for
was
the Greater
really
Lord.
upset. God, it was so good.
A long, long time ago,
On one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays,
One
her
of?
friends
Oh,
threw her a
I'm
celebratory
stupid.
banquet.
For some reason, like, did she have multiple birthdays in a
Some
year?
of the gods got drunk.
Stupid ass.
One started playing
Ooh.
music, and the Greater Lord started
Damn,
singing.
the only society
goddess of
that
flowers
mentions
began
getting
to
drunk,
dance.
as I say, without remembering that Mondstadt's entire fucking personality is based off of being drunk.
As she danced upon the grass,
Mm.
countless beautiful Padisaras began to bloom wherever
Pradisara
she
is the
sat.
one that I can use to ascend characters if they're not those ones that I don't
Those
care about.
brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling
I remember there was a point
stage.
where I was like looking, it's
All
the
the
when I was still
gods
new to this
clamored,
zone, I was like,
"Oh,
oh shit, these
if
flowers I
only
can use to
time could
level up,
stop
and
at
then I
this
found out
very
they're like just some
moment."
fucking ingredient for bullshit that I didn't care about.
Of course they did.
I collected so many of them.
When people, although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance.
I
The
am
South
sad that so
Island
many
is
of the
apparently
like
based on how the
the
goddess of
other
flowers
gods are
looked.
dead. I mean, not really for the fact of like I'm invested in the goddess of flowers, but like
Though we're just
I don't
tiny
know.
people compared to the
It's
divine, we still have to do our best to
not
make sure
so
that the
much,
birthday girl
but kind
feels
of in
loved
the
on
same
her
way that
special
like
day.
the Lord of the Rings movies are all set like after like the golden age of the thing. Like you, like Lord of the Rings, you just see like crumbled ruins of like what used to be these cool ancient kingdoms. This game sort of has that same energy, where it's like there's a lot of ruin, there's a lot of like ancient gods and heroes that like have long since been dead. There's just like that feeling of like
They
you missed out
symbolize
on
the
a lot
goddess
of
of
like the
flowers,
cool
after
things
all.
in life. It's kind of sad.
It's just
I
a
like
shame
it though.
that all the real
More
Padisaras
stories
went
need to have
extinct
sad
after her
things
death.
like that in them. It doesn't even have to be like the thing where it's like we killed a character that you really attached to. Sometimes just the thing of like the world itself is just missing this one thing that you never got to experience, where it's like that kind of melancholy feel that I really enjoy.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Greater Lord brought
Thanks.
forth Padisara's
Thanks,
in memory of the
Dunyazad.
goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Did she try using the dropper tool?
Thinking
It's
about
really
the goddess
easy.
of flowers
I could
dance
use it
makes
in
me wish I could have
paint.net.
seen it. If
So
my
hey, you
stage were
apparently can
anything
do the
like that,
dance just as well.
I'd be thrilled if I had just two real Padisaras on the stage.
Damn.
So,
Stop
Traveler in
sighing all the
Paimon,
time.
what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival?
I mean, it's the only way I can
All
progress the
Lesser Lord
plot, so yes,
Kusanali's
I'll be
followers
taking
will be there for
part.
her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
I mean, I don't really care too much about her, but alright, whatever. We'll take like whatever the fuck you want to throw at me, I guess. If you want me to like fucking watch this girl dance or whatever, just so I can progress the plot, like, okay, man, whatever. Sorry, it's one of my favorite things to do now is to get close. Since I got the pop filter, I just enjoy getting close to the fucking mic at this point.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros
No,
festival
ew,
together?
I don't hang out with losers. You're not a part of my clique.
Dunyazad,
Although then again,
Let
that
me
leaves
show
me
you
with
which stage
sticking with
decorations we've
Paimon,
picked out so far.
No, thank you.
Traveler in Paimon?
If I had to pick a clique,
If that doesn't
it would
sound interesting
definitely
to
include
you,
Yaimiko.
then feel
I should
free
make a
to
clique
explore
based
the
off of
area.
characters from each zone. Although it's just gonna wind up being characters that I think are hot. Because immediately it was like Rosaria, Yelan, Yaimiko.
Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord
Dia's
Kusanali.
hot. I think she's
and we're
my
all looking
like
forward to
top
the Sabzeruz
tier
festival.
character for Sumeru. At least I can think of. The fuck? Al-Haytham's pretty cool. I like him. He would be in the clique. What other characters are in Sumeru? I'm having a hard time remembering. All I can think of are like Milu now. Let's see. This is probably a good point to stop because I can feel my voice getting scratchy and I still want to like shower and maybe eat something tonight. So yeah, I think on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here, this fucking stream/YouTube recording. Hopefully it didn't fucking lag out. I guess I can fucking take a look here. Let's see. I don't have any encoding overload, so that's nice. So yeah, I guess on that note, this has been a... I don't know how to do my fucking outro. I'll do the YouTube outro, and then I'll just fucking, I don't know, close out a stream. But yeah, this has been a Gator Sniper playthrough. See you guys in the next one. Later, everybody.